What's up, guys? It's MB Boxing. I just finished up watching Bektemir Melikuziev versus Alantez Fox, and this was a 10-rounder in the super middleweight division. And this fight was Saturday, October 7th from the Cosmopolitan of Las Vegas in Las Vegas, Nevada. And this fight was broadcasted on the Zone. And in this fight, Bektemir Melikuziev was able to pick up one of his career best victories as he stopped former world title challenger Alantez Fox inside 4 rounds. So leading up to the stoppage, I had this bout scored 30-27 in favor of Bektemir Melikuziev. But yeah, this fight was actually a pretty fun fight to watch while it lasted. Pretty good action between these two. I know Fox is known to be more of a boxer on the outside, and he was fighting that way, but they were both throwing some leather, and it was a very fun fight, an eventful fight while it lasted. So just to break this fight down round by round, the first round, Melikuziev landed a very good overhand on Fox on his temple that sort of shook him up a bit. That definitely won him that round. Fox didn't do that bad in the later part of the round. He sort of weathered the storm a bit and was boxing a bit, landing some good shots at Melikuziev, but Melikuziev was just landing the harder shots. Then in round number two, again, Melikuziev was just landing the harder shots on Fox. Fox would land some nice jabs, 1-2s on Melikuziev. And I don't know if it was because Melikuziev knew that Fox's power isn't obviously at the highest caliber, but he was running into a lot of straights from Fox, and that could really be a problem for him later on in his career when he takes on much harder punchers. But yeah, Melikuziev was just landing the harder shots in that second round as well. But Fox, again, like the first round, came back very well with some decent shots. But then Fox was hurt a bit late in that second round. Then in the third round, Fox was doing a very good job in the first minute and a half of the round, boxing, landing some good shots at Melikuziev. Melikuziev looked a bit one-dimensional in the first half of that round. But then in the later part of the round, it seemed like Melikuziev landed a good shot on Fox that got him on the ropes. And Melikuziev was just firing good shots on Fox in the later part of that round. And Fox was going back to the corner a bit shaken. Then in the fourth round, there was a big body shot from Fox. Fox wasn't doing that bad. He was landing some nice uppercuts on Melikuziev, knocking him back a bit. But there was a good body shot that was landed from Beck the Bully, and it was a very, very good body shot. And he's known for being a good body shot puncher. And I forgot to mention there was also a cut caused on Melikuziev late in the third round, and that could have really paid dividends in this fight if the referee hadn't stopped it. And I'll get to the referee stoppage later, which I don't think was a good one. But in that fourth round, back to that body shot knockdown, Fox took a knee from a tough body shot, got back up, was just trying to survive for the rest of the round. There was like a minute, 50 seconds, or there was like 50 seconds to a minute left, I believe so. Fox was moving, not really getting hit solidly with the shots. And then the referee stepped in. It was not a good stoppage, I'm going to be honest. And obviously you might say, well, Fox didn't have a chance. I mean, he was landing some good shots on Melikuziev. There was a cut on Melikuziev's eye, so who knows? That could have paid for something later on in the fight. But yeah, I don't think the referee stoppage at that point was a good one. And especially the fight was heating up, so he really should have let it continue. And it wasn't like Melikuziev was totally dominating him. Fox was having his moments too in that fight. But as for what's next for Bektemir Melikuziev, I mean, he's 13-1. He's going to continue on fighting better opposition in his career. He lost by a brutal one-punch KO to Gabe Rosado, came back, defeated Rosado in a rematch dominantly, got a good win here over Alantez Fox. So for his next fight, honestly, I really don't know, but I don't know exactly who it could be or some range of opponents, but I mean, I would like to see him against someone even higher level than Fox or Rosado, someone who's maybe top 20, top 25 at super middleweight, maybe top 15. Could be someone like a Shane Mosley Jr. could be next for him. They could put him up against maybe Jason Quigley, maybe someone like that for his next fight, and I would assume that he'll be able to beat both of those guys. But as for Alantez Fox, now dropping to 28-5-1. Yeah, for him, I mean, Fox is a very solid level fighter, obviously a very good level boxer. He performed very well against Eric Bazinian, who's a top 10 level fighter. Lost that fight by a majority decision. I had that one a draw. So for Fox, I mean, if he gets put against the right opponent, he's been matched up pretty tough against very good opposition. Fought Liam Williams, fought Demetrius Andrade, fought Melikuziev here, fought Morel. I mean, he's fought very, very tough guys. And and he's beaten some decent guys. He beat guys like Marcos Hernandez. Yeah, I mean, he's a very, very solid, decent level fighter. And for him, I think he's going to go back, maybe get some unknown victories before maybe getting put into one of these fights again against one of these very solid super middleweights, where you could either take a tough loss or possibly have a career-changing victory. So overall, Bektemir Melikuziev gets a fourth round stoppage, improving his record to 13-1 over Alantez Fox. And yeah, that's really it. I'm MB Boxing. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.